So I added some more dolls to my wish list. So let's take a look. Slash taking a look at Doll Act is what I did. I don't think that's how you spell it, but those are, and hopefully I can find it. I like doing this video because then I have to get more knowledgeable on my dolls that I own. I believe it's these ones. There's only 4, so they made it here, and they're like little skirt dolls. Some of the dolls that I put on my wish list are not dolls that I would heavily go after to get, but if I found them in my, like if I found them somewhere for a decent price, I'd probably pick them up. This is a good example. The other good example would be the Goldie blocks, I think is what they're called, which is right here. These are not dolls, they're more like figures, like action figures maybe, but I think they're still really cute. I feel like I've seen a few episodes of the show when I was younger. I don't think that I added the gorilla dolls. The Gwen Stefani dolls are already on my wish list on a different side, and so are the H2O dolls. I had to double check. I added them both because I wanted to double check that I was like accurate and had them all. These ones, I'm going to assume that it's these dolls right there. And then the Harmony dolls are, sorry, it's slow today. It doesn't like doing a lot of things. Should be these dolls here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it's these dolls here. They're very fun. I think it's only 1 slide worth of dolls. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I just want to double check to make sure that there were not any in here. Okay. Next, the Heartful dolls. Is that what that is? I don't know if that's what that's actually called. I did talk to text just to get the names down. Where are you? I'm gonna go with it's assumably these dolls. After that, they're like 18-inch dolls, by the way. After that is Hey Bestie, which should be here. Give me a second. Hey Bestie right here. All of these dolls after Hey Bestie should be Hello Bright. Now there's only there's only 1 doll I think for Hello Bright, so Hello Bright gets put on a different slide right here. Sorry for the vacuuming. That's not them. Hello Bright is, where are you? This doll right here, which is fun and exciting. Hello Bright. Do I have anything else to say about you? Probably not. I'm confused because did I just skip all of the Hello Kitty dolls or did I already talk about them? Okay, I don't remember if I already showed you, but I added these dolls as well, the Hello Kitty, so I don't remember what you're called. And then these ones are also Hello Kitty dolls. There we go. I don't know. Then the, maybe that's because that's I Am Brilliance. I don't know it. It's all me. This is another great example I figured out of dolls where I talk about that I'm not going to heavily go after them. I do think that some of them are cute. These are more like baby doll types, but I think they're a bit smaller. I think they're a decent amount smaller than baby dolls, but like they give off more of like a baby doll look. This is them, and I did actually, these 2 were the ones that I really liked. I can't see myself heavily going after them, but I do really like having like different kinds of dolls, even ones that I'm not crazy excited about. And so oftentimes I'll put dolls on my wish list because, in case you don't know, I did not like Karma from Rainbow High, and she's one of my favorite dolls. I got her on sale. I was like, oh, I'll switch her outfits, I'll use her pieces, or like I'll put her in something else. And then I put her in her second outfit. I just don't like the first outfit is what I've determined, but she's a doll that I think she looks so pretty. I take photos of her all the time, so I try not to like look at a doll and go no, because if I find these dolls for a decent price, like a good price, then I'll probably pick them up and I could end up really liking them. I can't see myself heavily going out of my way to get these dolls, but for what they are, I think they're fun and interesting and cute. I'm not going to go heavily out of my way to get them or anything, but little thought. Then we have the Jelly Crush dolls. Should be these ones. These ones are interesting because I think at least the mermaid stretches. I saw the photos of the mermaid stretching. I'm going to assume the others stretch as well. Then we have Jelly Bing doll. I don't know much about you. Oh, actually, I think I do know who you are. Let's see. I've added a decent amount of dolls to my list, so I'm trying to be more knowledgeable. I think it's you. Did I skip the I Am Brilliance dolls? I don't know. Okay, here they are. These two right here, if you can see them. They look fun. Okay. JLS dolls. Is that, okay, wait. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go to the Kawaii High, I think, is these three right here. Just so that I've taken everybody off my list that's on here. Here they are. Acknowledge them. Look at them. You can see how fun and cute they are. I love adding dolls to my list. Okay, so we take that off. The JLS, I think, is this boy, the boy band, right? If I can move to it. Sorry for the vacuum. It's getting louder. It's getting closer. Okay, it is this, yeah. I'm crossing you off my list. Next is the Joey dolls, which is an interesting name for them, but that's okay. Maybe. It's these dolls. I'm not the biggest fan of like cloth dolls. There are some that I think are interesting, like designs in them, but I'm not crazy big on them. But another kind of thought that I like, if I can find them for a decent price, I'm not gonna be mad about them. I have passed on Groovy Girls before, but even though they were a good price, I kind of regret it because that was like when I was like kind of trying to be picky on dolls. I still am, but I'm not gonna pay crazy prices for them. But I got a few in a lot of furniture pieces because I really like Groovy Girls furniture pieces, and I use them for dolls for my dolls. They're like the littler versions of, they're not that small, but like they're kind of small, and I like to use them for dolls for my dolls. So I don't mind cloth dolls. These ones are cute. This one specifically would be one that I'd really, really want. And again, if I could find them for a good price. However, I've never seen these thrifting, so I'm going to assume that I'm never going to be able to find them for a good price, but just thoughts. Next, Karma's World should be right next to that. There's also a few playset pieces in here. If you can see the Karma's World, there we go. After that, we have the Candy Kids. Okay, we'll skip. This is Kindness Club, I think. Something like that. Maybe. Whoa. There we go. Kindness Club right here. Moving down to here. There's so many dolls in here. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Look at how fun. Again, another option of dolls that I won't heavily go out of my way for, specifically the bigger ones. I think that the little ones are really cute. I don't have I don't have room for like the bigger ones. I do think that I'm not the biggest fan of the babies. Like I definitely wouldn't go out of my way for them, but these are adorable. But I just don't have space for big dolls, so like unlikely that I'll get them, but if I ever got lots of space, I would get them. Oh, also Kindness Club. There was a second page of them. There's also pets as well. Maybe. There we go. Pets as well. And then, oh my gosh, more? I have no clue what that is. What is that? Oh, no, I do. Okay, my bad. These are the Disney ones, and they look like so. They look really fun and interesting. There we go. And then last one, that's how you spell it. It's with a K. Talk to Text does not like doll lines, by the way. There were two slides of them, two full slides of these dolls. These ones are really fun and interesting. They're little small dolls, which are something that really fascinates me. I guess they're more like figures, but I think they're really cute. Yeah, very fascinating. Look at all of them. And then there's a second slide of them as well. I put all of them on here. Can I see myself heavily going out of my way? Yes, they're adorable. I love little small dolls. I think they're so fun and interesting and cute, and so definitely, like, I've never heard of these. I've never seen them in the wild, so I'll have to definitely keep my eye open. But that is all the dolls that I've added to my wish list. Got a decent amount done, 21. Definitely didn't do these all today, but that's okay. Anyways, we'll keep moving on through here, and of course I have to update dolls that I already have on my wish list, like Rainbow High, Disney Princesses, Barbie. They've been adding to those, so I gotta add that. But here's my current updated wish list of dolls that I've continued to add to. So yeah, I'm back to thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.